What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is the Blazer King with King's Critiques, and we're back with Sakamoto Days. In the last episode, a part got disarmed, Sakamoto got beat up, Shin got beat up, a hospital got destroyed, the JAA building got destroyed, and, well, Slur had to run away before something happened to him and his cohort, because the old man from the Order showed up and was about to send shit downhill. Also, in the last episode, the not friends, but also totally are friends of Sakamoto and the gang, showed up to visit him in the hospital, and, well, big guy almost had a final destination moment happen to him, but Sakamoto got the info he needed, and now they're on their way to find out some more about Slur, who was apparently somebody that he tried to off in the past. But that all being recapped and came up with, well, let's get to the usual caveats. Number one being, if you've been watching the show, you're interested in what I have to say or whatever it might be, don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section to converse with myself and or others, because not only do I love to converse with people, it's also good for the algorithm, good for the soul, and completely free to do. As well as, similarly, at least it's appreciated to let the video run through, let me get the watch time, hit the like button, subscribe. Almost got away without fucking up. Subscribe, because it's also good for the algorithm, good for the soul, and extremely free to do and helpful. That said, let's get to it. And the cleaners are there just to try and put something together. Also, she's right. And that's what she cares about after hearing stocks down. I'm going to assume no, unless it can go back up very fast. And Osaragi is depressed. Oh, what? Regulations? Like, you mean having some of your assassins as guards instead of regular guards? Because listen, having regular guards on duty when the only people that could actually infiltrate your location is other former assassins, maybe you should get some other former assassins or current assassins on ground floor to protect things. Because those guards didn't do jack shit. They had the typical wait-and-see attitude of, like, a police officer that usually gets people in trouble. Stop! Freeze! Wait, what you're doing? Oh, I'm missing a hand. Oh, I'm missing a head. They're probably going to show us which one Conaguri is, but I don't remember which one he is. Is it one we haven't seen yet? Nope, they're just back to what was going on with this dude Slur. Oh, yeah. Wonder if that was intentional by the old man, or if he just got lucky. Then a clean cut is usually the good way to repair stuff, so maybe it was intentional, but not to help him out. Well, yeah, you get your ear cut off, there's not a lot you can do about that. Also, on topic, this would have happened like 3 or 4 days prior to when I'm asking this, but like, anybody else watch the AEW pay-per-view? Because like, man, that shit that happened to Darby's ear was fucked up. Like, fake or not, that injury was real. Like, god damn, shoved it not only through where his gauge was, but ugh. Yeah, this old man's kind of a badass, isn't he? Yeah. And the thing he brings from his bag of mystery is pain. So does he have, like, children being... And I know this is, like, a very unfavored word nowadays because of what it means in the... Similar to how I'm about to refer to it direction, but also not exactly. Does Slur have children being groomed into assassins? Because I could see that being a thing. That's like a plot line of a bunch of different like action movies and other TV shows, anime or not, to where children get raised to be just soldiers for people. Is that where he's going with this? Or does he mean taking like people who like hate their lives, hate their jobs, etc., and try to train them? Because it could go either way. It could go both directions. Yeah, everything has a fresh expiration date because they kind of needed to replace everything. Oopsies. And well, he's kind of right. The product is back. It's just most of it got destroyed. That's actually a really good way to cover it up. Japan Clear Creation. Yeah, that's what it is. Totally. Just waste management. Actually, that's pretty much what they call, assassination or hitman work, isn't it? Is waste management. Well, at least they mentioned people die during training. Yes, but... Oh, just, nah, not at all. Oh, oh no, she does not look happy. Oh, that's not good. Was that like the assassination list that they had? Oh. No, that was actually coincidence. He is terrified. Like, honestly, that's how it should be. Like, there shouldn't be any violence towards women that's, like, uncalled for. Like, if you're a big, scary, tough guy, that's the kind of thing that should happen. You should be afraid of your wife. You shouldn't, like, do something not necessary. And, like, I'm not going to take the whole conversation on the end of, don't beat your partner, because that should be, should go without saying. But I think my statement more so is the fact that, like, big, scary guys shouldn't, like, be assumed to have that kind of reaction if their wife gets pissed off. Now, I will also go ahead and continue to say that if they actually do something fucked up, gender equality. I'm not going to go into any further detail than that, but I'll just say that not all the time that it's not deserved, but I'm also not going to say specifically in those statements, because, like, listen, the dude can fuck up, and man or woman, their partner can beat them, and that's fine. If a woman fucks up, well, I kind of think it's the same thing, but in both cases, it depends on how you fuck up. And, like, in either case, I'll end off my sentence by saying cheating that you can confirm is valid to beat on somebody. And that's where I end that sentence. Y'all can talk about it if you want and yell at me for this or that in the comment section. Even though y'all are, like, the best. Okay, well, he's the best in his class. You, not so much. But you also never officially went through the school. I don't think a hat would be enough of a disguise. Especially for, like, the other alums who might be teaching or the other professionals who might recognize you. So, she's being added into the main cast, clearly, right? Like, if there was not a dead enough giveaway that those guys might, like, be relevant for 5 minutes who they were just, like, talking shit about Sakamoto, she's being added into the main cast, right? Clearly. Like, as if there's not enough of a bright fucking detail. I didn't notice it the first time, but it's literally called Kill Airlines. As if it's not supposed to scream danger. If something is named Kill Airlines, that means either two things. One, it's going to host a bunch of people who are being trained to kill people, as in this case. Or two, it's ready to smash into the first thing and kill people. Oh, you're trying to talk some shit. Isn't that cute? So, he's going to be relevant for 5 seconds is probably going to be he's going to die before the plane lands. No. You can't get away with that. You cannot get away with that name. You cannot get away with that name. Not at all. Like, that's like a fucking old school Simpsons joke. Moe's Tavern, Moe's speaking. Hi, can I speak to Jazz? First name Hugh? Yeah, 1 second. Hey, is there a Hugh Jazz here? I got someone looking for a Hugh Jazz. Oh, you son of a... Can I get Cass here? First name Jack? Jack Cat... Wait a minute! Uh-huh. You dull your senses after eating too much. Cool, thanks for the advice. Anyway, fuck off. See, you're eating his food. You pushed things too far. And now you threw his food away. That fork's about to end up in his back, isn't it? Oh, he's just sad. Oh, sweetheart. If only. Especially when those strangers are probably gonna, like, save your life at some point. So the first test is happening right now. Okay, that kid gets the point. Oh, and she is all for it. Good luck! Damn, look at the kind of weapon she got presented with. Like, good lord. I mean, clearly she's going to be a main character, but imagine her actually wielding that thing. So they're just going to start killing each other anyway? Not even worry about looking for the instructors that have the bullets? Meanwhile, Sakamoto and Shin are probably still just sitting there relaxing, like, so should we try this or just let them exhaust themselves? Dude hiding in the shitter hoping to not be found. Well, you've been found. Hey, that's your fault. You forget she's also a professional. And she taught you how to use the weapon. She has 3 of them on herself! Okay, the kid in the mask actually might end up to be a main character too. As for how far he'll last, that's a good question. Oh good. An assassin that's a neat freak, mind you. Meanwhile, another one of them are hiding up there. At least Shin's being nice and keeping the ones that don't have bullets alive. She's still trying to figure it out. Meanwhile, because she doesn't know how to use it, dude with a pitchfork over there thought she was an easy target. Well, she might be an easy target, but she also has a big-ass weapon. And they retreat. Very fast. Yeah, he just doesn't give a fuck. They drop him down a pen. A pen is actually one of his favorite weapons, so I guess that works. See, you say that. No, but like, the lack of fucks Sakamoto gives looking over the guy with a spiked bat. It's like, oh, cool, I can upgrade. Not gonna kill you, but I am gonna knock you out. And now, after showing a display of him just basically knocking the guy out with his fist and a pen, everyone's like, okay, maybe this isn't going to be as easy as we thought with this guy. Well, close, but no. The girl just runs off once they start approaching him. Big-ass weapon, doesn't know how to use it, just runs off. Technically, she could just, like, hit people with the big weapon. And he protected her. Of course, because, you know, she's going to be a main character, so you gotta make sure she lives. Good shot. Man just broke that rifle apart with his hand. Right. He also had 3 bullets on him. And then he's going to call Shin back and be like, here you go. And he's going to toss one to her. At first, with her reaction, you'd think she was, like, considering hurting him. But now she's like, no, I actually respect this man very much so. Fellow newbie. Wait till she finds out. Yeah, I knew he was going to throw one of them to her. And she's shocked. What, you think all of the assassins on here are going to be assholes? Nah, like, there's at least 2 other people who are good people. I can't say so much for the kid in the mask, but there's someone she really looks up to. Wanna bet it's him? Is that supposed to be a fat joke or a dick joke? Yeah, he did take it as a fat joke. Yeah, understandable. Oh, hey. One of them actually got a hold of the flight attendant who had the other 3. Kind of figured it was the kid with the mask. So Shin's about to help her out and kick this guy's ass. And there's Shin's leg. Well, see, here's the thing. Now that you have the bullets, you're Shin's target. He kind of has a point. Right, he had some blood splatter on him and now he's freaking out. The people that choose certain occupations when they have things that would trigger them from those occupations are crazy, though. Which, again, is why, like, if I ever had, you know, the will to live enough to look for a job outside of trying to do this and make something of myself instead of being completely worthless to society, I would probably have to avoid getting into the kind of job I would, like, have some sort of, like, guttural reaction to. True. True, Shin, true. Kids these days are so weird. Matter of fact, kids these days are so weird that they're infecting the minds of adults to make things insufferable for other people's survival. And nobody can say that's not true, because, like, that CS movement that started last week, or last month, that weirdly nobody has talked about in a few weeks. Like, was that just one of those, like, diversions from some branch of something? Oh, and then there's also the whole Cracker Barrel dispute happening right now, where because of the influence of a bunch of young people, it's being changed into a unlikable place, like a lot of other things. Disney! Good training for Shin. Oh, Shin tapped into his true potential, though. So basically, he just made his own countdown timer begin. Interesting. Okay, so you're gonna go into the... Oh, no, we have an after credits bit. Okay. I swear to God, if YouTube yells at me for 5 seconds of the outro being played, I'm going to scream at them. Wouldn't be the first time that they've done something stupid to get me to scream at them, because they're, like, a terrible platform. Honestly, high-key YouTube hasn't been good as a creator platform since 2009. It's just many people got, like, luckier and made it ahead, and now they're able to do all the shit they need to do very easily, so it's not really a burden on them. Unlike me, who's been working to the best of my personal capability with zero help. Slur is not a good drawer, is he? Artist. Yeah, that's the word. Like, why does it just seem like very childlike stuff that they're giving to him, and he ended up blowing himself up a year later? Like, bro? What? If these bad guys can act like good guys sometimes, why don't they just, like, be good guys? It's like telling a child, your father's about to leave, you want to wish him well, you know, that kind of thing. Well, no. Is this like his regret moment of, wow, maybe I should have given him a proper farewell last time? Nice continuation. Totally didn't see the flight attendant being one of those administrators she had talked about, but, well, she got in trouble for it, and now she's gonna regret it. Oh, this is the episode we get to see who Kanagari is. Got it. Wonder if he's one of the instructors for the JCC thing, and that's why. Sorry, I keep having something that's, I guess, akin to heartburn, but also not exactly, and bruh. But, anyway, what I was about to start going into with the whole thing was, the way that flight started was interesting, to say the least, you know? Had Sakamoto been able to stab the jackass, literally, that ate his spaghetti, well, maybe that would have been better for him in that moment. But unfortunately, it was the flight attendant that took care of that guy, and now Shin has to go against the guy who took her out. Now, at the very least, he protected her, so she's not dead, and he'll gank those bullets and be like, sweet, who do I give these other two to? Free for all! And just throw them. But that'll be fun to find out how that resolves in the next one after Shin and this Mafuya kid, you know, has their little confrontation. I did kind of give the opinion as soon as I saw the kid in the mask that, yeah, he'd be kind of a main character, but also just in the point of being a problem towards Shin and Sakamoto. Anything else I have to go over for this? Alright, the blue-haired girl, who is very much clearly, definitely going to be main character and joining their squad in some way, shape, or form. I mean, granted, technically she could end up to be a bad guy and join Slur's crew instead, because I think the statement Slur was making before was probably like invading the JCC and trying to gank some of those new recruits, to which clearly that's not going to go well if that was his plan, but we will see. And yeah, that's about the most of it. I will say I did see some things, you know, manga spoiler wise, that I can't wait to see if we get like a glimpse of it by the end of this season or maybe next season, because I think we've already been verified for season 3. But you can let me know your thoughts about all that stuff in the comment section down below, because, well, great to see people trying to comment, to converse with myself, make their own opinions known, converse with others, or whatever it might be. Also, let me know about any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description, ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky, keep updated with things. TikTok, Patreon, get the full and visual and audio stuff I upload over here. Eventually, you know, Patreon's a dumbass that doesn't know how uploading works and storage space and all that, even though they've been up over 50% of the time that YouTube has, I'm pretty sure, so they should have gotten it through their thick skulls by now, but whatever. Go follow Twitch, subscribe for benefits, can do so Twitch Prime for free, but hey, if you're going to shoot up something for, you know, actual monetary use, Patreon might be a little bit more preferred, just to help the storage space on my computer, because I legit have been backing up all the stuff I haven't been able to upload onto Patreon in another folder, so that just keeps getting more and more full, and it's very frustrating. Check out the playlist here, let run through of conversations with the stuff within whatever. check out the video recommended to you by YouTube here if you're watching the smaller version, the bigger version, to see what you missed out on. Until next time, been the Blazer King with King's Critique. Now, ta-ta for now. Peace.